Hello, it's Wessel here, and thanks for joining me as I continue on my adventures in SnowRunner on hard mode. And today we're up to day 11 here in Tennessee, and we're just about coming to the end of stage 2 of the contracts. So there's not a huge amount left to go, probably 3 or 4 days I reckon, but we will see how we go. Today we're going to focus mostly on the Loadstar and the Pacific, I think, because we've got to use the Loadstar to finish off the stage 2 finale contract, and then we'll use the Pacific to do the outstanding tasks. So here we are in the Pacific first up, and this is not racing truck delivery. This is actually collapsed rocks is what we're doing at the moment. So I'll do a little bit of this guy with the collapsed rocks, but I'll pull up while I'm still near the quarry, because it is quite possible that we might need to use the... Oh, actually, I wonder if I should do it the other way, because we don't come back this way. Probably going to be better to get rid of this cargo, do this delivery. Yeah, let's get this done, and then come back up here on our way through to heading back up to the northern supply depot again, because, you know, that seems to be our most favourite place to be in the world. Oh, how nasty are these ruts? Aren't they nasty? Look how nasty they are. So much nicer if you can get out of them. Now off. We're basically going to take these these timbers, I don't know, the 2 medium planks. We're going to take them all the way down to the collapsed rocks spot. Now, that's going to be a bit of a challenge in its own right. If you remember, the Loadstar's been over there, and it's a lot of ditches that we're just going to have to be wary of as we go. Purposely going over the top of that rock this time, just to see how that goes. Too bad. Go around this puddle. Might even go around that spot. It's 6 on enough, doesn't it? We'll go through. Now the Loadstar is just up here a little further, so we'll be able to use it to do that tiny bit of repair that needs to be done. Can we push up that bit of rock? No, it's just a bit too big for us. Yet in my original plan, this was going to be the twin steer doing this work, not the Pacific. But can't be helped. Now, 75 litres is probably enough fuel to get there, but just in case. Actually, why don't we do it the other way? I'm going to take the engine. I'm going to take the fuel out of the Loadstar to give to the Pacific, and then we'll take the fuel out of the add-on, so we've got more. Doesn't really matter, but we'll do that. So now I'm totally confident that we'll make it down to the fuel station without even the slightest bit of trouble. refuel from the fuel station down here. Before we take our timber around. Can we push along here and get through? Yes, we can. Watch this big rock here, it's a bit nasty. See what I mean? It's just a bit nasty. I need to rewind with that. Just need a little bit of help there. This is a nasty corner here, although to be honest it's worse in the twin steer than in the Pacific. Avoid that rocky part coming down the inside here, even though it's a little bit tippy. It's worse than I thought it was. Let's just pull up there, shall we? So we've unloaded the trailer in that little dumping down. But that's okay. We didn't lose anything there. So, whew, that's a little bit more scary than I thought, because I wasn't quite looking in the right direction at the time. Okay. So we'll go across the river here. This is a nice wide bridge, so I'm fairly comfortable going across there. Oh, just caught my tyre on that stupid thing. We're really not driving very well today. Settle down. I think I'm trying to go too quick. Calm down, get away from your truck. Rightio, calm down and drive properly. We're actually going to have to head up here. So we'll try and head up here. I'm going to actually drop the trailer just up here a bit. Hopefully it won't go running away. Will it go running away? No, the ruts in the road will stop it. There we go. Because then, just take that maze of whatever it is, the sprinter, along a bit further, because right now it's a bit in the way. Let's just bring the sprinter over here. little bit in the way. Alright, cargo management. Oh, I don't want fuel. I want fuel. Fuel station. Alright, so we've refueled ourselves. Leave these on there. Yeah, it's a bit out of the way. Actually, I reckon it's going to be easier to just reverse back. I don't know. So we'll come back and get our trailer. Keep going. Now we've refueled. There? No. Right, now we're good. So this will be a bit of a challenge now, which is kind of why I wanted to do this in the daytime, not the night time. We'll see. It may well work out really, really well. Or we might tip over. Like that. Love the fact you can get a winch to connect and then it just says, no, I'm not going to connect. I'm not going to actually do anything. So I thought this might be hard. That's okay. We'll now go to plan B. And keep on going as if I'd been successful. Alright, so we're not going to worry about collapsed rocks at the moment. Right, we've fueled up. Oh, that's only the first bit of fuel though, isn't it? Right, so we've done the first bit of fuel, I forgot to do the second bit. Right, because now we're going to hop over and do stage 2 finale, which is over in the quarry just here. So let's go and do stage 2 finale, and hopefully we won't tip over doing that. Nice and steady. Now we've repaired and refueled, so we're pretty good. I think we can go in this way. This is sort of the top way into the quarry, and then we can cut back down and through. Ooh. So we've got to get down to the bottom in the end. If we come along here, I think there's a little cut through. Not down there, although we probably could, but we won't. Here we go. Take us back the other way. It probably would have been quicker to have stayed on the road and taken the second turning rather than the first, but that's alright. Got to give these things a try. So we've got to get right down to the bottom there. can do stage 2 finale, which is the final part of this contract. Now, I'm just going to quick look at this stage 2 finale thing. So basically what we have to do is start from here. You can see that's where we are. There's a checkpoint over there and a finish up there. So pretty much the easiest way I think to do it is literally carefully go across those two little ridgy bits, climb up the rocks here, which will be a bit of fun and games, and then climb up the rocks somehow to here. So that's the plan, cunning plan that it is. Let's see if we can do it. We've got 5 minutes to do this, so there is a time limit, but it's fairly friendly. So that's fine. We'll just carefully, hopefully be able to sort of bump our way across there. Just have enough go to get going. Come on, that's it. Fell off that one. Right. Oh no, don't go back any further. It's the only thing sometimes when with the changing of gears, it takes a moment for the gear to change. Right, there we go. Made it. Okay. And although this looks like there's no way you could possibly get up here, there are a few nice little winch spots that will help us if we can get our angles right. So let's try that. Attach winch. And there's one up there. We might actually go there first. Bring ourselves sideways. No, we've got ourselves at a bad start. So let's try that again. Trust me, this can be done. It just doesn't look like it at the moment, does it? Bit of go. Bit of wheels to help. Yeah, that hurts, but there you are. Alright. We're nearly up. Honest we are. Because then we can get this one and get to the top. Right, so that's the first part done. Now we need to come over here and try and do the second part. Maybe not. I think we're right on our concrete block at the moment, so let's get off of that. Back this way, and then go up again. Okay, now we're cooking. No, not. We're trying to though. Not sure why our winch isn't quite grabbing there, but still. Now we should be running. So that onto there. We're up. So that took a lot longer than I thought it would, but we've just made it in time. Hooray! So that finishes our that finishes that. Stage 2 completed. Okay. Now stage 3, which is the final stage, we've got service unavailable, lost souls, lap of honour and off-road navigation. But we've also got down here now, you can see there's silver trail. And in fact there's 3 more goes. So a bit like what we did in the earlier ones. There's there's some contests that we can do that basically ooh, that's not the turn down spot. That basically repeat that same thing. So we've got 3 more contests to do, gold, silver and bronze. So while I'm here, I'll at least give them a go. And I think they're very, very similar to what we just did, but taking slightly different paths through the quarry. So we'll have a go at this one, see how we go. And again, I'm happy if I get bronze, I don't really care. So here we are, we can see that there's a task here, and there's a task over here. And I think there's another one somewhere else. What have we got? Oh, it hasn't actually marked them. Right, so let's show it. So this is bronze, so this is the easiest way through. And that is to start at the start, checkpoint, checkpoint, up that way, finish. Okay, so going up that way is easiest. Alright, so this is very, very similar to what we just did a moment ago. Oops. And what was my timing for this? Oh, it doesn't actually say. Yeah, okay. Oh, maybe there's no timing. Okay, maybe there's no timing on this. Fine. In which case we'll just assume that there is. And get ourselves set to do the bronze trail. And then once we've done bronze trail, we'll try silver and then maybe gold. Yeah, looks like there's no time limit on this. So we'll do what we did before, but hopefully this time we won't make quite such a mess at the start of it. Getting across these sneaky little timbers. Friendly. Unfriendly. Oh, doubly unfriendly. Okay. I don't like any of that. The angle I'm on. Better. Okay, so we got through the first bit. Come up here like we did before. And see, these rocks are basically sort of not curved, but they're shaped to just knock you sideways. Alright, well, that's interesting. Didn't realise that. bit of fun, aren't we? Oh, I've got up here before. Can't be that hard. Thank you. We've got to just go up there. Don't know how we're going to get up there. Maybe up just straight up. It'll be a bit tricky. I've got something I can winch on over there. No, not really. Maybe you can't go straight up there. Let's try and back this way a bit. Get more up here. Better. That's that. And hopefully we'll be able to come up here. This is the easiest one, mind you. So we're struggling with this. So, boy, we're going to have a bit of fun when we get to the hard ones. Rightio. So that's the bronze trail done. Oh. No idea what I hit there. There we go. I might just come back down to do silver. And then repair the truck. So there's silver and there's gold. You can see the two of them now. Yeah, so silver and gold pretty much straight ahead there. So let's do silver next. And of course that means we're going to be doing gold in the dark, which of course is awful. I don't know if I should try and do gold now before it gets too dark and then come back and do silver. Gold is the hardest, obviously. Just like that. Silver. And this one over here is gold. So gold, where's gold? Gold is basically over to the left-hand side of the, if I turn that around to the right, yeah, so it's over to the rocky side, more on the rocks, over the top, and finish. So this part here is where it's really quite hard. So we'll see how we go. First of all, I'll repair, then I'll refuel. Okay, and now let's try and do gold. Not exactly confident in this one. Oh, that's a good start. Now, it's sneaky here. I'm pretty sure you can't go through over there, so we've sort of got to do a very, very tight turn now, which in the Loadstar is tricky. So I'm going to have to stop. Yes, just doesn't like to put the brakes on, does it? Come on, give me something. It's not going to work. grip on something. And there's nothing over on that side over there that I can get to. There's one connection point there, and I don't want to fall down into that. That's it, that's it. Yeah, you can do it. Come on, go backwards. Backwards, I'm telling you. Just got no weight on the back of the truck, so we can't go backwards. Alright, so we've got one winch point we can play with, which is that one right over there. If we pull the truck sideways, no, I've got to pull it back. Problem is pulling the back. Oh dear, see this is where this gets hard, because we've already now put ourselves in a spot where we're probably not going to be able to get out of this. Nope. Yeah, because I don't want to connect to that one down there. Because that, although it'll pull my nose around a little bit, it won't be enough, and then I'll fall into that crevasse there. Might just about make it then. Good thing there's no time limit on this, isn't there? Hooray. Alright. Oh, phew. Now, where am I going? Up there. How the heck am I going to get up there? How do I get up there? I guess I've got to come around. Okay. I think the only way I'm going to do that is go down, up that lot there, and up. Just don't think I'm going to be able to... Oh, I don't know. This is a bit tricky. I'm not too sure how to do this one. Maybe I should have done a bit more internet searching before I started on this. I think I've done it wrong already. But we'll come up here. So we'll come up the same way that we went up effectively for the other drive. Just come from a slightly different angle. Again, very helpful that there's no time limit on this. Might have just messed that up a bit. That's better. You don't even need the winch. Look at that. Loadstar's really good. Right, so now we've got to get over there. So let's go back this way. So that's got us to that spot by doing it completely backwards. Now I've got to turn around. Oh, it will not let me turn around, so that's fine. Let's go backwards. Right. So that got me back to where I probably should have been by now turning around that way. So now let's go up these rocks. Sneaky, it's one of those ones where it says you can reach but you can't. Yeah, let it go, we can get through here. Okay, and then we're done. Oh, here we go. So there we are, that was something, wasn't it? So that's the gold trail done. So that just leaves us with silver to go. So let's finally head down. We do only have 80 odd litres though, let's check our fuel. Okay, we still got 100 litres, that'll be enough. So we should have enough fuel to do one last run, to do the silver trail, and then head back over to the fuel station and top up again. So hopefully silver trail will be no harder than gold was. Had that one nasty bit for gold, but other than that it actually went pretty well. So let's try silver. Have a look and see where we're supposed to go for silver. So for silver we start at the usual start point. We then have a checkpoint up not quite as far, so on the rocks, and on another set of rocks, and then back up the way we normally go. Alright, okay, we can do that. Let's do silver trail. So we have to go on the rocks. Good. This is quite similar to sort of how we went before. Bash. Can we get around here? I don't want to winch that way. Oh, that's all I've got. Okay, well let's winch the tail that way. See if we can get ourselves around a bit more. That's it. Get through this nasty little rock. Come on, go get through. Well done. Good job. Right, let's not fall off this thing. Oh, this guy's wide. Plonk. Yeah, good enough. Alright. Now where are we going? Oh yes, we've done this before. We come up this sort of set of stairs here. I've got that one. We've done this before as well. I need a winch spot somewhere in a minute. Let's see. Oh, I haven't got any winch spots, alright. Let's go back a bit and try that again. There we go. That will do for silver. Hooray for silver. Done. Right. So, oh, that was a bit of fun. Right, so that's all of those various trials that we have to do there. So let's come down and help out our mate where he's stuck. We've still got 78 litres, so that should get us back to the fuel station, I think. And we'll try and help out the Pacific. Blooming trees, they just annoy you, don't they? I'm tempted to do a bit of cross country here, because I think we should be okay in the Loadstar to go cross country. Just got to watch out for any major ditches. That's what's going to be annoying. If we drop our nose into a very deep ditch. But we should be okay. Ooh, that's a tree. Let's not ram into those too often. Sort of heading down towards the water, thinking that it might be... Oh, there's the bridge. Okay, so this is a little bit steeper and scarier than I might have liked, but I think we'll be okay. We're in a Loadstar. What could go wrong? Sort of cut off a bit of the twisty bits, so we can come across here. We've still got 60 litres of fuel, so that's pretty good. Didn't take very much at all to get back here. And given that the truck is just round the corner, we might just go and stand him up and then come back and get fuel. Because I think he's literally just round the corner, isn't he? Yep. Now the problem is that we're going to be on the high side trying to stand it up. And that might prove to be a bit of a challenge. May not be able to stand this truck up actually from these sorts of angles. Let's give it a try, see how we go first up, but I don't have a lot of confidence at the moment. Let's start with the trailer, eh? That's pretty good. Change truck. Detach the trailer. Right. See how low we are on the truck as well for getting a winch point. So we're going into forward gear and then backward gear. Oh, doing better than I thought actually. At least we moved it. I thought maybe we might have been able to get it twisted enough. Yes, we have. Well, not quite. So close. Oh, get off those rocks. Because I could have thought if I could have, it would have been nice to have been able to start the truck. I just don't know that I'm going to be able to. Oh well. Let's get behind that rock. I'm hoping that we can use that rock as a bit of a lever. In terms of, oh, I'm worried we're going to just run straight up and over it. I reckon it'll just pull us straight up and over. No, not that one. I gotta say, drivers out here never. Yeah, see, it's just pulling us up and over the rock itself. We caught on the trailer, maybe? On trailer, maybe. Okay, so I got the trailer sorted. The problem is, we can't get, we're above the truck trying to tip the truck over. That ain't going to work. So I think what we're going to have to do is drag the truck forward more up into this sort of area up here somewhere. So we can then... nothing of this is going to be easy. Particularly for a little thing like this. It's not like we've got a great big cat or something like that which will just come along and shove it anywhere it wants. And we've got some angles we've got to worry about as well, because I don't really want to tip this guy over all on his own. So let's see if we can get around to that side there. Bring him around a little bit if we can. I sort of want to do... No, we're not moving him at all. Oh, we did move him a bit. Okay. So I'd love to be able to drag him a bit so we can then get some gravity to help us. But we're not really, that's not really working. So we can just drag him along a bit. Moving him at all. Good. Oh, no, we're going to be stuck here now because there's nothing. Yeah, we got nothing. Oh, well, that's all right. We've got the got the Pacific to winch from, so let's attach a winch to our tail, come over towards the nose of the Pacific, and that should bring our tail that way and our feet a bit closer to the ground if it can pull us at all. Come on. Wow. Yeah, so this is proving to be a bit difficult. Thank you. Wasn't quite what I had in mind, but you know. Hey, how about that? That worked all right. So let's see if we can get our tail to his tail. Yeah, we're just not getting any ability to... Oh, there we go. Have we pulled him around a bit? Yes, I think we have. We're going to run out of fuel. Just realised, oh, he's got fuel, so we'll be okay for fuel. We're also running out of time. Yeah, see, the problem we've got up here is that I'm so much higher when I'm up here. So it's just not going to work to be able to stand him up from up here. I've got to be down lower. If we can try it down here, stand him up onto our head. So it doesn't have to go very far. No, it's just nothing going there. Yeah, we have no ability to do that. What if we try and turn him on? Yeah. Okay. So then, we can connect to something a bit more solid, hopefully. More like maybe that. There we go. Don't let him roll over again. Oh, it's moving. That thing moves. Okay. It'd be nice if I had something solid to be able to winch on, like, you know, properly solid. Right. Okay, so after a bit of fiddle-arsing, we've done it. We've got out. Now we've just got to go back and get everything else. That'll be alright. Alright, attach winch. Bring that guy closer. I think I should be able to pick up both of the cargo from here. The only thing is whether I'm going to be able to pop it into that trailer or not. We'll see. Yeah, I'm happy enough that we're on a pretty bad angle, but could be worse. Put this one into the truck first. Get a bit more weight into the truck. It always goes side on, so I have to sit here and spin it around for a moment. And we're probably going to be it for the day, I reckon. Fine, just put it in. Yep. Should be able to reach that other one. probably going to be good enough. Nope, it won't pack. Oh, I'm not attached, that's why. Now we are. Right, stop the engine. Change the track. Take the Loadstar. Go and get better fuel. And in fact, borrow a bit of fuel. 15 litres, that'll be enough, surely. 15 litres will get us around to fill up, and then I'll come back and fill up the Pacific. Actually, I need to look at what time it is because it seems incredibly bright, doesn't it? So let's just stop there and check the time. 6:20, oh good, we're doing alright. So let's go and get some fuel. Some repair points, get some fuel, back and top up the Pacific. So we've done a little bit of a different sequence to what I planned, but we've pretty much done the things I planned. The only thing is we won't get through this delivery of these wooden planks today. That's going to have to be tomorrow. What we'll do, we'll walk on a little bit further with the Pacific. Right, so we've done our fall over for the day now. So let's just move on a bit further. We should not fall over again. Just trying to remember now where the nasty fally over parts are for this, and I can't remember. So we'll probably fall over something and go, oh yeah, that's a bad spot. I hadn't remembered that one as being a bad spot, to be honest, but well, there you go. Now I know. And this one, it's more that there's these ditches that just bash your truck around rather than being a particularly nasty tipping spot. Take the top road now. Yes, so we're going to follow this road along to take us up to here. Missed the big rock. Notice I'm staying in low gear, partially because it is a bit tough going, but partially because I just want to go really slowly. Visible winch points, you tricky thing. There are visible winch points, I can see them. A bit of help to get over that tree. It's blocking us a bit. This is a bit of a nasty spot, so I'm not going to hurry through here. ruts into it. Just come up to this little plateau up here, this rise, might pull up there, I reckon. Yes, it's the combination of rocks and not much grip and no all-wheel drive really makes it hard for the Quarry Pacific. Hard work. So almost there. So let's just have a quick look at the time, because I think we're going to be out of time. 8:50, yes, we are out of time. So we'll stop it there. Which is a pity, because we're not far from being able to deliver these wooden planks finally, but that's obviously something we'll have to do tomorrow. That uphill pull there hopefully will be okay. I think it has got some challenges to it, so I'm not going to keep on going now and run over for another hour. So we'll finish there, and thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Yeah, a bit of an interesting day today. Lots of bits and pieces, lots of playing in the quarry. But we got those things done, so now we really only have to deliver this, and then we can focus on those final stage 3 contract items. So we're starting to really push through. I reckon there's about another 3-4 days, something like that, here in Tennessee. So it's a pretty small region compared to most of them. Otherwise though, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye bye for now. Bye.